I forget. I have no transition. I need to add that. Hello, everyone. Welcome to The Naturals, the weekly D&D show that we do here on the Your Move Live broadcast. My name is Dan. I will be your humble DM for today. Hope you're all doing well. I see everyone laughing at my shitty intro. Anyway. So, we are going to be getting into it. Things are happening. Stories happening. You do not have to watch... Best intro, sure. You do not have to watch because we're going to give a full recap, but I highly recommend going back on YouTube if you missed last week's episode and watching that, then rewatching this or understanding this. It'll all work out. It'll all be fine. You'll get it, but it will be helpful later. It is me. Wow. Koi, I didn't know you were here. That's crazy. Wow, Koi. Wow, that's nuts. Who would have thought that you were here? Anyway, we're gonna bring the group in. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna unmute them right away. So we're coming in hot. So none of them better be saying anything that'll get me banned. Okay. Here we go.
Oh my god, I wish you luck on catching up with everything.
So, Rias is bloodless now.
No, I'm not!
Wow.
Stop threatening to bite my character.
Is that Koiphobia from the hit stream twitch.tv/Koiphobia?
You guys should follow them. No!
Fair enough.
I already do. Thank you.
Yeah,
Out
cool
of
people.
context, like out of you know.
You're not actually here. You're not actually here.
Is it slash shout out? Is it slash SO? Or
Yes, it's slash shout out, one word, and then
Cool.
space.
And then it's
Koiphobia.
You gotta
with a
spell it.
0.
0.
0 in phobia.
Yeah.
0 in Koi.
Everyone follow. You can just click the link right in the chat. Right
Yeah,
now.
do that. Go
You can do
follow.
it.
Do it.
Go do that.
How easy is that?
What?
Yeah.
Don't man me.
Actually, it's just Lee.
Oh my god.
All right. So I'm
Yay.
I'm going to make the executive decision that I am doing the recap this week.
Oh, thank God.
You know what?
I don't want to do it for like the third time in a row.
You didn't do it last week.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't.
I think you did.
Sorry.
Yeah, I
I'm
think.
pretty sure I did.
I thought it was 2.
Anyway.
No, you know what? It hit you, and then we respawn it because I thought it was too funny.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
So on the real quick on my YouTube channel, there's going to be a video posted very soon. Actually, I could try and post it like right after. Well, no, it'll be posted very soon.
Mhm.
But you can also go into the Discord under the Naturals viewer discussion tab, and it's right there. But it's going to be posted live, edited by the wonderful Yoda from Mod Team, and it's just a wonderful video. But let's get into the session. You guys ready?
No,
Yes.
Kinda.
Maybe.
I don't want to. I want to deal with a white woman. I mean,
I mean,
I don't know the color and race of Ghostbane. I know I do actually. We're supposed to know that.
last time on the Naturals, this is gonna be a big kind of overarching recap. The group had been getting little bits and pieces of where Ghostmane's treasure was here and there across the islands, across some of their adventures and travels. Leads that led them to hidden islands and hidden not civilizations, but hidden settlements, leading them to lost cities until eventually they plunged under the waves into an underwater cavern and eventually found their way into what amounted to a test. Upon answering a few questions, doing a couple tasks, including reciting the 6th rule of the Pirate Code, which reads, or not, I'm sorry, the 5th of the Pirate Code. Captains not to step foot on another captain's ship without their permission. They dove into the rest of the dungeon. After solving many of the puzzles, acquiring the keys, acquiring some magic items along the way, which will also amount to a few more that they'll be getting very soon.
What?
Really?
Stuff.
So we don't get a shopping episode, but we're just given magical items. I'm okay with this.
I mean, we could also have a shopping episode too. You know.
We could.
I don't think Dan would let us having a shopping
Last time
episode
I remember us
again.
having anything to do with shopping, we caused
All I'm
a lot
saying
of
is
shit.
that in the magical item department, I'm doing pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, you guys have been going pretty long without like a good amount of magic items, so I'm making up for that.
Well, I just...
Thank
I
you.
Hey, do you
I
want
don't
me
know
to
what's
get
bad.
into it so you know what you get?
No.
Let me finish the recap. So, upon turning a
But I said
capstan,
no.
which for those uninitiated in boat speech is the thing that brings the anchor up, the group unveiled an individual who seems to have been locked away in time with canine fangs in the front of her mouth, pale white hair, pale white skin, and blood red eyes. Ghostmane appeared, looking at the group, or at least towards the group, and saying, "What do you mean that's your ship? That's my ship." And that's where we'll pick up. You are now standing in front of Ghostmane, all of you. She seems wobbly on her legs as she stands and catches her bearings. But as she's looking towards you, she almost seems to be looking through you.
Oh, I don't like that. Sid, I think, would turn and say, "Now, wait a second." I think he's saying this to everybody in the group. He says, "No, wait a second. You're telling me that we were looking for treasure and we just so happened to find the biggest treasure of all, Ghostmane herself."
I wanted to make a joke about the friends we made along the way, but
She kind of points at you and says, "You keep it down. I'm having a conversation here."
With who?
That fucker right there, behind you.
I turn
Anyone
around.
behind her?
Patches is right there. Come on.
You do indeed see Patches floating there.
God damn it!
With his legs
Damn it,
crossed, his
Patches.
foot kind of bouncing, and his arms kind of like on his knee, looking all smug and shit.
It's like, what?
Hmm.
What the fuck?
Patches, how long you been listening?
Oh, I'm always listening.
Oh, well, I
Yeah.
figured that.
Always is
Yeah,
relative.
that's
Like 90% of the time I'm listening.
of course you are.
You know,
Of course you are.
that's pretty weird, you know.
Yeah, well, I did bring you back to life, so I feel like I have a little bit of agency.
What do you
to
want?
So. What do I want?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think that's the question you should be asking.
Always suspicious when you come around, but that's fine.
Oh, it's always suspicious when I'm everywhere. Or anywhere. Or anything.
I mean, I suppose so. Yes, that is quite true.
What are you again, Patches? I think you told us last time, but I might be forgetting.
I mean, aside from the obvious, an entrepreneur, a collector of trinkets. You know, I consider myself a pirate. I'm a bit of a pirate myself.
That doesn't seem right, but all right.
Well, I plundered certain treasures. I'm more your typical pirate of the classical definition.
The classical definition.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pretend to know what you mean there. All right, Ghostmane. Hello and welcome to wherever the hell we are right now. Do you know where you are?
I have no clue. All I know is that this fucker showed up, spoke in my head. All of you are here. He says that you're all with him, but he's also saying that he's sailing my ship in some weird fucking realm. I have no idea what's happening. And he's saying it's his ship.
Oh,
And not
I
my ship.
Wait a
guarantee you, we are
second.
just as confused.
oh, wait a second. Patches, when you
Mhm.
brought us onto that ship, that was your ship that you stole from Ghostmane.
Stole is a very strong word.
So stole. got it.
Liberated once Ghostmane had no more need for it. Is that what you're gonna say?
Liberated makes me sound noble, and as he says the word noble, like his pirate garb transforms into like an
God.
admiral's garb from the navy.
Oh my
And then he goes
god.
right back
Mm.
into pirate form.
I forgot how interesting it was to have a conversation with this one.
I don't know what you mean by conversations. There's not much
I
conversation.
use
here.
conversation in a loose word, a loose
Yeah.
sense.
Let me ask. This is just a shot in the dark question. Maybe it'll get some conversation going. Layla, how long have you been asleep for? I don't know. I guess I've been asleep for maybe 2 years. I've slept.
How do you know that?
I mean, she kind of points to her teeth. We have
You've
a
been
way
keeping count.
we have a way of knowing, in a sense, I suppose. It's hard to explain.
Is the vampire thing Patches doing? Because if Patches can make vampires, why the hell are we not vampires, Patches?
That's a good question.
Well, I'll let her answer that. Well, I guess if we're just airing out all my dirty laundry, cards on the table. I was a vampire before, but when I was bit, it was a sickly vampire who had turned me. So he passed some of his sickness on to me, and I was slowly dying, even though I wasn't. If that makes sense. Part of my body was just degenerating.
Wait. You were going after a ship of the Navy,
This is way
and you
before
have
that.
bit type.
No, this
Oh,
is
okay,
way
okay.
before that. This is years. Around the time of the Pirate League forming. It's actually why there's Rule 5. It's because of me. It was a special case. Patches gave me a bit more grace in what I was able to do. So I was no longer dying, and there was less need to hide from the sun.
Pretty good. Seems pretty useful for a vampire.
Listen, I would have made you all vampires if I could have. If I had vampires on my side, more of them, that'd be great. But not the case.
Patches, how many people do you have for
How many people are your pawns?
Yeah, how many pawns and something about en passant or
I
whatever
feel
it
like
was.
we don't want to know the answer to that.
We're asking anyway.
$10, roughly.
It's a lot lower than I
10?
thought that number would be.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
Wait,
it was
okay.
going to be higher.
Yeah, I thought there would be an army of crazy crazy whatever kind of things you made us into.
Oh, I mean, you 10.
But 10 is hardly an army.
Other things
You could agree
underneath
with
my
that.
control, way more. But 10, just all of you.
Hmm. Okay, so anybody have thoughts on where we go from here? I'm looping in Patches and and Ghostmane in the. I know you've been asleep for however many years, Ghostmane. But if you have any general good ideas, we were looking for a treasure of yours that might have been left behind. Perhaps we should have just stolen from the ship that Patches has taken us to a couple times, I guess. Now,
Well, to be fair, you're not actually there. It's more like in your head, you know?
whatever. The ship in my mind. If I took it from the ship in my mind, who cares?
But wait, the sand.
No, that's from a beach, not from the ship.
But
Bryce kind of like leans over to
when we were
Sid.
on
He's
the
like, didn't we
beach
try to
was-
steal something from the ship and it didn't work?
I don't know. But I mean,
I feel like
think
that's happened.
the first thing we should figure out how to do is get the heck out of here. Just fought
Yeah.
some tentacle squid monster that abducted me.
So Ghostman's gonna say, hold on, I've been putting it. Sorry, I'm kind of coming out of a daze here. You said how many years do I think have passed? How many have actually passed?
It's been what, like
Uh,
15 since we've heard about you going missing?
Is it 20 that's total? Like that since Ghostmane was last spotted?
So it was specifically the
15.
year 783.
83.
And
It
it's
is 799.
16.
16 years, so it's close.
16 years. What's happened with the league? Is it?
League's still around.
No, still around. We're vying to
Yeah.
be part of the inner council currently. That's what we're doing. Finding your treasure.
Of course, that's what they
Although-
would care about is treasure.
Well, not
Specifically
necessarily. You've been gone for however many years now, 16, and people look for a while, I'm sure. I wasn't around then, and quite frankly, don't remember anything from 16 years ago. Thanks, I think, to this guy right here. But look, we're here to do our thing so we can gain more power and challenge the Empire. Much to the behest, I think, of Patches, who at one point said don't fuck with the Navy, and now we have done so in much large ways, I guess.
Well, my specifications were on the don't steal their ships that have trackers on them. That was more what I was talking
Patches,
about.
You didn't say that. You just said
Patches,
don't
you're-
fuck with the Navy.
Well,
Yeah,
interpretation context.
Patches, you're rambling here. I think
That's why your
the
players are autistic, Dan.
the important the important part here is quite simple, actually. We're trying to get more power throughout, the Pirate League, and eventually, maybe, do things our own way. Because right now we have to follow every way, and I mean, nothing wrong with following the League's lead. But some ways I personally think could be better to deal with the Navy.
Okay.
Patches, I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to Ghostman.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, listen. Everything feels very fuzzy. Things are moving fast here. I just need a moment to get my bearings, I think. Also, I should note that 2 years is also a significant
How we
number.
think. Yeah, it's how many years
Yeah.
we think
For
we...
us, that's how much we remember.
Mhm.
Is 2 years.
Yes.
Also, yeah, I think we should inform Ghostmane about everything that happened with the attack that we did on the Empire?
I mean, we
'Cause
could
we did
also
lose-
probably like catch her up to speed on everything that's happened for us, like on our way out as well,
I think
because it's a lot of stuff to get into.
That's wise. But you fucker, you have my ship.
Well, the ship is in our mind, I think.
Well, not really in your mind. It's just kind of where I am, which I bring your minds to occasionally. Not when you die, though. When you die, you come there.
Kinky.
Listen, there are many.
Not for Patches.
I don't even know how to move on from
Patches
that
gets
one.
no bitches. Is it a mango or is it a celery?
It's both.
That's a cashew.
Nope.
Oh, uh-oh.
Swan's
angry.
getting under the impression that Patches is definitely a bullyable character because he definitely needs us for something. But he
Oh, I knew that
definitely
from the
like
beginning. Like, I knew that the minute he was like,
Oh.
oh yeah, you guys are just pawns. Uh-huh, sure. Sure, buddy.
yeah, that's
just
kind of
pawns?
how I feel right now.
You're not gonna tell us how important we are, because then it will have that over our heads. So tell us that we're not important. Psychology. We're psychology stuff, but that's just me though.
So here, Patches,
me
I
metagaming.
doubt you're a man that likes gold and everything, but is there anything we can pay you or do for you to get that ship back?
No, I kind of like it. I put my own sails up. You saw it. It's all the skins of the different types of creatures that I've run across.
I forgot that was
I
a thing.
think we saw that in his room. So Ghostmane doesn't get our ship? Is that
Nah.
what you're gonna do?
We'll
that's
call
something
that...
you're gonna.
Here. Layla, we're even. How about that? How's that sound? No, I want my ship back.
You could join our ship.
I mean,
We do have a couple.
your ship's probably fine. It's probably great. That ship is...
There's probably sentimental value.
Thank
Hey,
you.
can I interest? Wait.
I get that.
Ghostmane.
I understand that.
Ghostmane, come and join our ship. I don't think you're gonna get anything from Patches right now.
Uh-huh. Mm-mm.
So once
You
this is
could-
over, we'll
You
reconsider.
could stay with us for a while, figure things out, and at least not be left here.
I guess it's an option for now. I'll have to figure out what to do next, I suppose. I'm assuming none of my crew survived. Well,
Yeah, they're all
no.
dead, likely.
We found no one. Everyone's presumed dead.
well,
Patches.
Patches, fill us in. Come on.
they may or may not be under my command now.
Oh, Patches,
said
are
you had
we
10.
Ghostmane's crew?
No. I don't. No.
Do you swear?
Definitively, no.
Okay.
I think my head might explode.
Didn't you say you had 10 people under you?
Like you, yes.
Oh, okay. Those are just.
Do those 10
Lower
include
people.
us, or is those 10
Yes.
other
No,
people like
There's
us?
10 of us and then lower people. I should.
He points at Swan.
So the 10 includes us.
So I'm thinking kind of
Points at
like we
Perry.
saw on this ghost.
Okay.
How
Kinda-
many of us are
kinda-
technically a part of the party then?
I don't know.
'Cause there's you, there's me, Colin, Perry, Swan, Marcus, Tempest, Atlas.
We're pretty goddamn close to 10. I'm at 9 right now. There's TT.
There's ET.
Yeah.
There, TT. There's there. Oh God, what's his name?
Barrow.
Aiden.
Is Aiden?
Aiden?
What?
Aiden.
Well, he
yep.
did. Build.
One, but I don't think he's one of.
Nope,
No, I think he
could
is
see-
one of
He could see
Patches.
patches.
Yeah, he can see patches.
Yeah.
Aiden.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that.
Aiden's the 10th.
Francesca's not one of ours, though.
Yes, she is.
We know that.
is.
She is?
is.
That brings you to 10.
So it's all of us.
Sid, Marcus, Atlas, Perry, Rise, Swan, Tempest, Francesca, TT, Aiden.
So
Okay,
that is
yeah.
us. That's all of us.
Pharaoh is not.
Yeah,
under
Farrah is the
control.
one
Okay.
who's not one of us.
It's been too long.
MPT.
Yeah, it has.
So
Yeah, we got-
this
we
is
got
very
it.
helpful for me.
Mhm.
Thank
So-
you.
So you're just gonna keep her crew under your command for now?
I can't really take them out of where they are. I'm not even really here. He he puts his hand out and it goes through your head. He's like,
That feels weird. You're gonna. Whoa.
yeah, I don't even really exist in this plane, in this realm. I'm not here.
Okay, well, in that case, do you have anything for us to do, or should we just head on over?
I don't know.
Is there anything you wanted to say to us besides just appear here?
You know, you brought one of my followers back, so I was kind of like, you know, I was interested. I guess there's technically 11 because of her. I just kind of considered ourselves even up until this point because I took her ship. But, you know, and then I kept her alive. I did all this. This is on me.
Wait, the squid guy was you?
Nah, he just kind of showed up.
Okay,
I don't know where he came from.
Kind of there.
cockroaches and.
Yeah.
All
But,
right.
you know. Well, I he takes out a pocket watch. And he kind of holds it at an angle so that like all of you can kind of see it. And as you like look at it and you see like the dials moving up, it doesn't really look like it's keeping time. It seems like it's a gauge for something.
It's the doomsday clock.
Yeah. It's fucking chaos.
It's when
in
the world's
universe.
gonna end.
Well, that's almost full, so that's interesting. In that case, I don't really need you anymore.
Any.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, kind of done with you. You haven't really done much for me anyway.
Whoa, hang on here, Patches.
wait.
Here's my question.
Hmm.
You don't need me anymore after we bring this here. After we bring Ghost Main back, right?
That wasn't my goal.
Well, what was your goal? You didn't state any goals. Here's the thing: you tell us what you want, and perhaps we'll do it.
We're not mercenaries, but pirates and mercenaries are pretty close.
No, I mean you did bring us back from the death, whether we wanted to or not. But
Well, but then you went and joined the Pirate League, and then you didn't like, you know, immediately start attacking, like, you know, Empire ships with them. You went into the city, which was really dangerous, and, like, you're doing other stuff there. So, I don't know. Listen, I don't like anyone. I don't like the Pirate League. I don't like the Empire. I don't like the Empire more, which is why I kind
Seems
of
you
joined up with you.
seems you don't like that Raven Queen either.
No. It's not that I don't like her. She doesn't like me. There's a distinct difference there.
Oh, but you like. Okay.
I
oh,
appreciate
you
what
sent
she-
out
I appreciate
you sent
what
out
she does.
invites to your birthday every year to the Raven Queen, but she doesn't attend.
Well, not every year, because for a very long time I was locked away for a bit. When was it?
Oh, what
I
was
got
that
my
about?
free? 5:10 after Coda.
What
when I was-
for?
Let go. Actually, I was let go. You know those statues that you found in that city?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, those heroes.
Yeah.
In Seameat. Yeah. Those guys actually let me go.
Oh, they're. I don't know if we should thank them for that. I mean, I
It
guess
is.
we're alive. We're alive
What?
because of you.
Wait, those statues were like. Remind me if I'm wrong, because I didn't see the sign very well. Aren't those like celebrated people?
Yeah,
Mhm.
fake tongue.
Listen, celebrated people, heroes, can do a lot of messed up things, including letting little old me go.
Whoa, why are we saying it's a bad thing, though?
Yeah, we did get alive because of you.
Well, you might
We
not think
did
I'm
get
bad,
alive.
but others might not agree with that. The Raven Queen certainly thinks that I'm bad.
Wait, Patches, do you think you're bad?
I think I'm a force for what's right.
I think Patches is baby girl.
Well, we figured out
Patches
we
is the
don't,
Joker.
we figured out you don't like the Empire, and we don't like the Empire. So, I say you might still need us. I'm pretty sure we could get rid of them.
No, wait. Let's hang on a second here. Patches, with you saying, I don't need you anymore, is that you just saying, crumble back to dust ye from whence you came?
No, I
or-
can't do that. You're already alive. I just won't be able to bring you back if you die again.
Okay. Well, you did tell us
Oh.
we couldn't die anyway.
I said you shouldn't. That it would take a while for my power to come back. It's been like 2 months, my man.
Oh, okay. I don't know how time affects you if it's
That's fair.
You know,
I haven't told you
minute.
anything. Yeah, that's kind of my goal, though. I didn't really want you to know. I just kind of wanted you to figure it out. But, you didn't. Which
So
is
wait, how long have we
partial.
been?
You know what? I'm going to put that on me. I will get, you know what? Here, as a parting gift, my loyal followers, I will answer one question. You have time to think amongst yourselves. of what you
You'll
want to
answer this truthfully no matter what.
I will answer this truthfully no matter what. One question. And no ands or ors.
Butts?
Don't say no, because that's a question. Stop.
Do you want me to answer
We have
that?
to, we have to
No,
run. We have to
no,
run
right.
with genie rules.
You have the
here. We gotta
right
be
to remain
careful.
All right.
silent right now.
All right. It was more than a
I do
discussion.
like how Perry was like real quick on that.
We have to run on genie rules here.
And they're gonna start
We have, to
crying.
we have to run with genie rules. We have to be
Perry
careful
was
what
like,
we ask.
no, 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 no.
It was an assertion, okay?
You said it in a questioning tone.
So,
I'm less autistic now. I can tell.
How do you become less autistic? I'd like to know this information.
Please
I bumped my head a few times.
teach me your ways.
Oh, okay. Teach me your ways of becoming less autistic.
Yeah, I kept just falling on the floor and whacked my head enough times to just.
Ah. Okay.
okay.
Anyway.
In character asks, what do we ask?
Hmm.
So
Are we
you
having?
guys
Wait,
have-
are we having this conversation in?
Yes. We're kind of like talking amongst
Alright.
ourselves.
I have no clue.
All
I
right.
guess
Starting from
my-
this point, if you ask any questions, I won't answer and consider that your question, but just don't direct them at me. Once you say, Patches, we have your question, then I'll take that as the beginning of it. But I'm not going to say anything past this. Got it?
Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
got it, Patches.
I guess
Oh.
the thing that I would be curious about is like, we all only remember like what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
What happened before? How long has it been 2 years since we supposedly, was brought back? Like, has it been longer?
Or is it worth asking? What did Patches want from us?
Yeah.
Mm.
See, here's the thing.
Although
I
would
am
love
all
to know-
for learning about what's going on, right? But
I don't think it'll
What-
help us going forward.
what the hell is Patches gonna do once he leaves us here in this pit under the sea?
Yeah.
Although I would love to know what happened before those 2 years, I don't think this will be relevant for our future together, and I'm pretty happy
here's-
with the pilot, so
Here's the question. There's definitely something that happened that united us in one thing, but is it significant to us? And is it something that we'll probably find out down the line if...
I think we'll figure it out.
I don't know.
I feel
That's
like
why-
anything to do with our past is something that we could probably figure out if we tried hard enough, like
Mhm.
looking for things, looking for clues.
Oh, you missed.
But there are things
I've been
that
trying.
patches.
You missed
Well,
2
no,
episodes
we can't
ago,
find anything
Dean.
else.
But 2 episodes ago, we got like visions from our past, kind of.
Fun.
Maybe.
Smoked a
Yeah,
magical
maybe.
hookah and got it.
Yeah. So like that's something we can figure out for sure.
Sid leans in and he goes, well, what if we ask for his true name?
I guess
would-
similar questions would be asked, like how would that help us?
Yeah.
Well,
names
Because a
have
name
power.
is just one thing. A name,
I
yes,
understand that, but like, what exactly can we do with that? Because
a name might not tie to anything that he's up
I'll go for
to.
anything related to patches. I have to dip out for a second here.
Sure.
Okay,
eh,
it's like a name, yes, but we don't know if that has any correlation to what he's doing. We don't know if
or
it
if
has
there's
any.
anything
If we could,
can do with it.
yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Well, what are y'all's feelings for what question you want to ask?
I mean, as probably as much as I would like to ask about our pasts, you do bring up a good point.
I don't think asking about our past will be helpful.
I want to ask, but again, you all present a fair point. It might not be worth the conversation.
I think going down the road of what you said earlier of asking about like what it was that he wanted from us.
I mean, well, okay. Here, I guess is my thing past that. If we ask that, and he says something that is a problem for us, is it our responsibility to take care of it?
I mean, I guess it would kind of depend
Not
on what it is.
necessarily, but if it's a problem for us in the near future, it'd help to know about that problem now. But if it's just something that is a problem for him that he wanted us to fix,
Keep going.
then
I'm
it's no
listening.
longer our responsibility. So it's a problem for us that's also affecting Patches, and that's why we were brought back. Then
clearly
it's
had a
still
reason
going to
why
be
we
a
were brought
problem for us, and having that warning will be helpful. But if it's just a problem for him, and there's some other reason we were chosen, then we don't have to do anything about it, because, like he said, he has no need for us anymore. Like, he's leaving us.
It
so
would
why
just
would we do it
depend
for him?
on. It would just depend on what it is, what that warning would be.
Yeah.
It could be a thing where we get that information
it'd be a
and we
little
can
bit of a
choose what we
gamble.
use with that for. We choose what we take that information with. We choose what to do with it.
Damn, this is a hard. This is a hard.
This is a
question.
really difficult
No,
question. This is a really
We don't
like, hard
necessarily
to
have
figure
to
out.
ask that question, like, specifically, but something along those lines, something down that road.
Something along the lines of what our use was, why we were, why us.
What is
what
is
was the
Patch's
plan? What was
end
the
goal?
And why
No,
does he
and-
no longer have a need for us?
I
Couldn't
think
do
it's
ends.
because we didn't do what he wanted us to do, which is unfortunate because we didn't know what he wanted us to do. But he did admit that is his own fault. So
But there's got to be a reason that he doesn't need us anymore, because if he needed us in the first place, it must have been a big enough problem that he needed help.
Mm-hmm.
So if he doesn't need us anymore, has he fixed that problem himself? Has the problem already happened to a point with no return?
that's
Like-
true.
Like, what's the reason?
Hmm.
And if that's something we could even potentially help him with, we could. If,
But also, going forward, do
I
we
don't really
want
think I would.
Patches to stick
No.
around?
Not entirely, no, but I guess
Wait,
another problem would be, like, if we no longer have Patches, what's gonna come of us if we have no longer protection from the person who brought us back?
Mm. And isn't this is
The Raven.
I'm out of character right now because I've missed a couple episodes.
Yeah.
From my memory, isn't Patches doing something to protect us from the Raven Queen? Or is that
I don't think so. No,
I don't think there was something specifically about protecting us. It was just more of a thing of like, the Raven Queen is kind of pissy that we're alive when we should not be, because we were
Yeah,
brought back to life, not necessarily by choice, but if all of a sudden, like, we no longer, again, an out of character thing, it's just like, if we no longer have, like, a quote unquote protector over us, helping us not get caught by the Raven Queen, if that's no longer there, what's gonna happen? Are we just gonna, like, up and fucking die? Is everything gonna get, like, progressively harder to try to get us killed? That's just kind of a thought here.
yeah.
Not necessarily a question to ask, but just kind of a, hey, we might not want to continue and help, but if we are gonna be threatened more not being under his help anymore, or not helping him and not being technically under him, like, how much more difficult is this gonna be?
is it worth asking if we're truly free?
I think he'll give us a roundabout answer to that.
I don't think that's like an out of, like, I don't think it would be like a decent question. I feel like we could choose we would have better options of questions to ask.
Yeah.
Other than
Plus,
just, like,
that's a
are we
very
truly free?
subjective question.
Yeah.
Like, what does truly free mean?
That's true. How about, are we free from Patch's grasp?
I don't know. I'm still leaning more towards, like, what Patch's goal was, what he needed.
I think
us
we need
for.
to try and phrase as a kind of open-ended question rather than just a yes or no. But it needs to be specific enough that he can't fuck us about with an answer.
I'm also going to be right back. I need food.
Do we ask what? Do we ask what is it that we failed to do?
Because his answer could very well just be what I wanted you to do, and then he's answered the question, and we get nothing.
Perry, this is why you should come out of the woodwork more often.
My intelligence may not be great, but I'm fucking wise.
Well, you pose a question. What do you think? You pose a question as to what you think it might be.
I don't know. Because my thought process a little bit was, if we wouldn't patch us to stick around, is there a way we can phrase a question to find out what he wanted us to do while also being like, if we do this, will you stick around? Like, if we go and do this now. But if we don't want him to stick around, then what information can he give us that will be helpful to us in the long run?
I'm of the mind that maybe that is the... Okay, sometimes you read stories of, made up far creatures from far realms, and they want their subjects to move a rock from one position to the next. So in 100 years, somebody will trip over that rock, and because they tripped over that rock, will be assassinated and will cause a war, right? So here's the problem. What if Patches just wanted us to do something like that? Patches doesn't feel very straightforward to me.
No, whatever it was that he wanted us to do would very much be like third degree away from what he actually wanted us to achieve. Like, we do this one thing and it snowballs into the result that he wants. So we aren't actually the reason he gets what he wants. Like you said, we're the pawns.
Hmm.
The pawns are never expected to take the king. They just clear the way.
I mean, that's not
So
necessarily
what
true.
is... They're not expected to
Hmm.
until they get to the end and maybe become something else. So what's the king? What's the checkmate for Patches?
That's a great question. What is the checkmate for Patches?
Is that what we're gonna go with?
Well, no, I mean, here's the thing. Since before, he referred to that one strange kobold as his en passant, right? Which is a move in
Yeah.
Dragon Chess.
Yeah.
I think Patches would appreciate speaking in that language.
He'd be more inclined to give us a more helpful answer if we phrase it in chess terms.
I like it. What is your checkmate state?
Okay.
And then we just need to figure out how to phrase it so it doesn't, so it isn't how we kill Patches, because I don't know if he'll tell us that.
Yeah, we don't necessarily want his check. How do I
What
phrase
is the
that?
checkmate state of the game you are currently playing?
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing in the other way. I was about to ask him, you've been playing a game this entire time, what's your checkmate? What
What's your
checkmate are you
checkmate for
trying
like
to
the
achieve?
other opponent? Like, what is your like opponent's like?
Like,
Is
it,
achieving it?
rather than just saying like what is your checkmate or what is the checkmate in the game, because that could very well be turned around against
What is the
him. Like, what's the
checkmate you are
for him?
going for?
What is your checkmate move? Because that kind of more specifies what he's gonna do to achieve checkmate.
Hmm.
If we are pawns in the game, what is your checkmate move?
Wait, Dan. Because we're playing the game D&D, they write Dragon Chess on character sheets. But in your world, is it called Dragon Chess or is it just chess?
We'll say dragon chess, but it plays the same as chess.
Okay. Boys, I think I'm gonna have to learn some more about Dragon Chess. Okay. I'm in support of that question being asked. And
I
I
like
think
it.
because Perry is the one who came up with it, it's Perry's job to ask the question.
Oh god. I was gonna say I think you're the most eloquently speaking one here. Can you
Don't-
ask it?
don't
You ask-
fool-
Tempest ain't here, so like you're the next in line. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry.
Camera is still covered. I
Tempest
don't know
is
if that's on
passed
purpose.
out somewhere.
hmm
Oh, yeah, that makes
So
sense.
you are next in
I mean-
line.
All right. Who's asking the question? And that's what the one we're going with.
I vote you answer, Sid.
1, 2, 3 noses.
I said should do it.
All right. So
Tempest
I'm
ain't
going to
here,
ask
so
the
you're the
question.
next.
I am going to ask the question.
Don't worry about the college I learned in Bard School. Do not
Of
worry
eloquence.
about it. Don't worry about it.
Swan, do you want to ask the question?
Well, I doubt any of my
It-
skill will be useful against Patches. At all.
I mean, if we're going to be meta about it, I have a
Wait, what is the
zero in
college that you went
persuasion.
to?
College of
What?
Eloquence.
Oh! I didn't know that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I
mean,
also
that's
did not know
the
that.
the only thing it brings me is persuasion, which against a fucking creature like Patches doesn't matter much.
I don't
was-
know.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you might be the.
I'll try. It won't change much.
Okay, Sid can ask it. That's fine.
I can try to do it. I'll give it a shot. I got what
But
you
we only
meant.
have the one shot.
Patches, we have a question for you.
Hmm?
We figured it out. We know what to ask.
Oh, all right. He's been sitting there filing his nails the entire time.
How long?
Of course he has.
I'm so nervous.
Does he have long nails?
I'm terrified.
No, well shaped,
Are they
Good
pointed?
rounded.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, you found them.
Mm-mm.
Maybe you found them pointed. Okay. Patches, you've been playing this game with us for the past however many months it's been.
Well,
What's your plan? What's your checkmate move that you're trying to achieve this entire time?
what's my checkmate move? G4. Any other questions?
That. Fuck that. Can I kill? I want to kill this guy. I'm not going to, but I want to kill this guy. That's an
Okay, I'll
out of
get
character
first
statement.
versus
Let me open my
G4.
I mean,
character
the
sheet.
whole question wasn't what's
Well,
your checkmate.
okay.
The whole question was
Let me-
like, we've been playing this game. What's your checkmate move?
Patches, what's your wisdom stat?
Okay, I will. Let me specify. Because I said I would answer truthfully, so I will.
We didn't try to fuck around with you. We didn't ask for your true name or anything along those lines.
And I appreciate that.
Respect. We're trying to respect. I mean, had we asked that and you answered truthfully, I probably would have thought of you different. But
Anyway, the king is on G4. Pawns are the ones that take it.
Oh.
Why get rid of your
Would you
pawns
say-
now? It's
would you say the
I'm not gonna get another
emperor
question.
is the king?
Mm-hmm. Well, you see, you already asked your question, but I'll give you this one. Emperors and kings, two different things.
this is not it.
I am going to.
This is not it.
Ah!
He was never gonna answer our question nicely.
No, I mean, no, that's fine.
I will
Why do you
also
think there's-
say
we have to play by genie rules?
I will give you one little hint. A smidgen. Because my power is pretty filled up at this point. He shows the watch to you, the watch face. Straight up just
Okay.
shows like a gauge that is like on full, like a gas gauge on a car.
Okay.
It's like almost full. So I guess it doesn't hurt too much.
That'd be very generous of you, Patches.
There's an individual named the Queen. Queens are not kings. Neither are emperors. So there's something else that you're missing. All right. I
On
think
an
it's
unrelated note,
about
Patches,
time for me to leave. What, Swan?
doing-
What
you're-
the fuck do you want?
listen here, little guy. You've
Oh,
been playing this game for a very
Mhm.
long time now, and you have given us no hint. You've been playing this game alone, yet you're saying the pawns are supposed to do all the work for you.
And maybe you've done all the right things that I need you to do.
Oh my god, we shouldn't have asked what his checkmate move is. We should have asked who's the opposing king. That would have been a...
All
Too
right,
late.
everyone. You have
I'm
a nice
gonna-
time trying to get out of this cave. Bye. And he disappears.
How does he disappear?
Kind of like in a little like puff of purple smoke, in like his
Okay.
purple smoke.
Oh, you get back here! And he leaves. And I start raging.
Swan becomes barbarian.
wants to suck. A Bardlock's barbarian.
Raises his bow in the air.
A Bardlock
I played a
area.
Bardlock. Or
Barbarian
sorry.
lock?
A
Barbarian
barbarian.
lock?
I played a barbarian.
Barbarian lock.
Barbarian lock.
Barbarian lock. Okay.
Well, do we think we bungled it, or do we think that we got some information?
Forgotten
Well,
players
now we
information.
know that there's someone, like an individual, that he wanted us to deal with in some way.
Whose
Maybe not
name is King?
necessarily kill, but someone he wanted us to deal with.
Not necessarily whose name is King.
Yeah,
No.
but not the
Okay, Dan, I'll
queen.
take
with him saying there's an individual called the Queen.
The queen is not the king. That's what he
The
said.
queen is not the
No.
king, and the emperor is not the king.
So we know
Yeah.
it's not the emperor. We know it's not the Raven Queen.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Now,
I tip my hat
That's-
to that and give you that.
That's what I was about to say. Like, the Queen
Yeah.
will be a reference to Raven Queen.
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
so.
I'm going to give you guys a solemn promise right now. As we take a 5-minute break,
Yeah.
I am not going to listen in on what you have to say and what you're going to talk about because I need to use the bathroom. What I
Okay.
will tell you is that you guys, on the back of that weird squid thing, you find 3 magic items.
yeah, we forgot the loot.
You find 250 gold.
Split amongst everyone, goes on the
Okay.
ship anyway.
Yeah.
You find a bag of holding. So
Another
you,
one?
You officially have a bag
Bag.
of holding.
Nice.
No, we had a handy haversack ahead of before.
Yeah, we had a
Yeah.
pouch. We had a pouch before.
Like a pouch. It was really limited.
It
but-
was a single pouch from the handy haversack. And you find a set of boots and gloves that are identical to each other. They are etched with the symbol of the old god of the sea, Umberlee.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry, you find those, and then you also find a headband of intellect.
Oh shit. Okay.
Tim?
It's the
Nope,
stupidest
that would
person in
actually
a
that would actually make Tim dumber.
What does it do?
It sets your
does
intelligence
it
to
do?
19.
Yeah, who's the stupidest person in our party?
So
Who
real
uses
quick,
intelligence?
I'm
Who
gonna
needs
read
it?
this off to
It
you.
would give me 10.
I'm gonna read this off to you.
My intelligence is 10 as well.
The
Mine's a
boots,
9.
Oh, okay.
the boots and gloves of Umberlee are named Waterspout.
They're
I want it to be
They
known
come
that you
together?
guys have the armor of Torm, Defender, and the boots and gloves of Umberlee, Waterspout.
So we're getting god items.
These boots give the wearer the ability to walk on water. If you click,
Don't I have a ring that does that?
you do. But additionally, if you click the boot heels together as a bonus action, you cause a water spout to jet out from the soles of the boots. The water spout shoots you
Oh.
30 feet in the air instantaneously. You can do this a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. You do not stay flying in the air, but you do get a boosted jump, pretty much.
Wow.
holy fuck.
Mario.
You can double jump. Can I actually, before I go to the bathroom, before we do our 5-minute break, can I get a history check from all of you?
Oh, fuck me.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I haven't rolled these dice in so long.
And it's going to be on a history check.
I know. But they've literally
Rip.
the entire time I haven't been able to make it to sessions, I have never put my dice box away. It's just been sat on my desk the entire time, just waiting.
16.
9.
9.
Sid, what'd you get?
7.
Okay.
How did I do better?
Rise, you're the only one who gets this.
What the? How did I do that?
So you guys, like, you don't remember a lot about your personal history, but like
What the hell?
the like history of the world has stayed constant in your brain, so that you know, like you know how things work within this world.
Mhm.
Towards the end of, and I'm sorry to do this, but towards the end of the hearing adventuring party Estregine's reign of like being the predominant adventuring party within the world, they somehow had the world remember a bunch of gods that were lost. Umberlee and Torm were both one of them. Towards the end of their adventuring, they had these boots and gloves and this set of armor. It didn't occur to you until you saw the boots of Umberlee where you were like, oh, these are godly items. So they had these items.
Yeah. Astrogene comes back again. Kind of like those fucking cursey things we saw in the military base on that city.
Mm-hmm.
The like
Yeah.
shattered Astrogene symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
And
this is so complicated.
Rise, the last thing you get out of like your recollection of these historic artifacts is that they are called Notes of Creation.
Yeah.
Oh,
If I know why, is it? Are we allowed to? Is that metagaming?
I think like if that's something that I know and that's something that I figured out, I feel like I would tell people at least.
For sure. I'll say that like you reiterate this information. For the rest of you, you know that time worked in a way where Oberon, the Archfey, found the material world, started creating humanoids. Other Fays started to mess with those humanoids, so he needed someone to protect them. So he started playing the Song of Creation to create the gods.
Mm-hmm. And after the
From
song
those
was-
notes, there was creation of the gods.
Mhm.
The gods then chose champions, chose items to incorporate their own ability into. There you go. But like I said, 5-minute break. Go ahead and talk amongst yourselves if you wish about the thing. I will not be listening in. Don't worry. At 6:45, we will come back, and I will run to the bathroom. I won't put my
Alright, Dan,
headphones
I'll-
on.
I'll meet you in the bathroom, Dan.
All right, cool. I'll see you there. I won't put my headphones
Smell
back on
birds,
until 6:45, so that you guys know that I'm not like eavesdropping. If you guys have stuff you want to talk to the audience about, but not me about.
No problem.
Cool.
Perfect.
Yippee!
I am
Awesome.
reading.
Oh, bye,
Amazing.
bye, Colin. Go
okay,
meet
so-
him in the bathroom.
I was looking through my inventory before, by the way, because I was trying to figure out what exactly the ring that I have does, whether it's like I can walk on water or can I swim. I found something else and I'm really confused and I wanted to see if any of you remember what it is. What the fuck is Pouch of Mummy Sand?
Oh, that was from the ghost ship, wasn't it?
Was it?
So we went on a ghost ship for Halloween and we had to fight this like mummy on this ghost ship. And I think we got the mummy sand from it. I think that's what that was.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I just
Okay,
saw Pouch of
Very
Mummy
cool.
Sand and was like, what the fuck is this? Okay. Oh.
So, so that's a thing. I guess another thing that's probably at least worth mentioning to catch you up to speed is Rise now has a magical armor set,
Mhm.
which is the armor of Torn. He currently also has an ice battle axe, but Tempest is working on making Rise a ice one.
And a fire one.
I have a fire. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
getting a fire and an ice one. I currently have the ice one. So that's items that happened. I feel like that's most of what's.
You got that magic weapon.
Oh yeah, we did get a magic weapon from the one of the puzzle rooms.
You did.
I did.
Yeah. It just changes into whatever the wielder needs it most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there
Fair
anything like? Okay, so now that we have this information, now what?
I don't fucking know what we're supposed to do now.
What are we supposed to do?
Yeah.
I
we're
mean,
supposed to.
We're given these god items, right? These are like clearly like champion items that were given from these gods to like I guess champions, right? But like none of us are any kind of in tune with history and deities and religion. So I
Same.
don't. What do we do?
Tim's very aware of religion, but important thing is, like we know it has to do with Astrogine.
Hmm.
It's some sort of like cult thingy that's like I'd assume against them because like they deface their symbol and that's kind of
Yeah.
theirs. I have
I
no
mean-
clue. We're supposed to figure out more about that stuff though. Like,
Okay, but that's in terms of like grand story, but like as like
Us.
our characters ourselves, it's like I guess we just go back to the Pirates League and be like, guess who we found? She's not fucking
We
dead.
We went
I
to find Ghostmane's
guess.
treasure and we found Ghostmane. So
I suppose.
Let us
also,
back
like,
in, motherfuckers.
It seemed to me, and it might just be me, but the way that Patches phrased their answer of like or their hint being like, there's the queen, there's the emperor, but there's something you're missing, kind of sounded like he wanted us to figure out who the king is.
oh
Yes.
yeah, he does.
yeah, absolutely.
But we have no obligation to him anymore.
Maybe.
What do you want to
Out-
do if
so-
not that though?
So do we want to find out who the king is, or do we say fuck you, Patches, and fuck off that entire thing?
I
What are
guess
we
the
gonna
idea
do if
is
we
like
don't
I
do
don't
that?
necessarily know if we are quote unquote just like free, if we're just let go. If we're just immediately
Yeah.
just like let go that easily. I don't know if we're still even indirectly going to be pulled back into the shit that he's doing.
Yeah, I don't believe that Patches is
I
actually.
don't think he's
letting it go.
just it's
I
either
think
he's
he
not
might
purposely
think-
letting us go.
Temporarily that he's done with us, but then like there's a reason that he brought us back. So he's gonna realize that at some point or other.
Either
And
come
then-
crawling back or
I don't think he'll come crawling back. It won't be like crawling back. It'll be you owe me.
So
I brought you
there's-
back to
Yeah.
life.
There's
Or- or-
there's two things I want to do. First of all, we go back to the Pirate League, right? We
Mhm.
bring Ghostmane back. Second of
Yeah.
all, I want to go back to that city where we fought those monster thingies, like we fought those guards that like vanished into a puff of smoke when we killed them,
oh
like, their
god,
souls
the yeah, that one. The
where there was
the-
like murders happening, and we
yeah,
thought
the
it was
the murder mystery section.
Yeah.
Where we met Pharaoh.
because it's the
Yeah.
like that's the part where the symbol of Estrogany and all that stuff. I want to ask the
The priest?
No, not well, we could ask the priest too, but the league thingy thing, mercenaries.
Oh,
that we
like our
found in
new
the
ally.
fields. Yeah, I want to go talk to them and be like, "Yo, can you guys investigate this shit? Because it's weird."
Dan's back.
All right,
could.
motherfuckers.
All right, everybody, shut the fuck up.
Headphones
Guys.
are back on.
Don't tell Dan about the disintegration trap that we put. We don't tell Dan.
Yeah, guys, don't tell Dan.
Don't tell him.
Don't say a word. No, nothing.
Nothing. Not
I cast
nothing.
Disintegrate.
I cast
Ghostmane.
instant Brazilian wax. Anyway.
I disintegrate Ghostmane.
I cast to Brazil.
Hey,
Vampire
Pirate
dust.
League, we found Ghostmane.
Oh my
you go.
It's out
god!
just a jar of dust. There she is.
Hey, that's an alchemical ingredient.
Whoa.
Any Skyrim fans out there? Vampire dust? Eh?
Still haven't opened it.
Eh.
To be fair, I was given the game and then left.
Who gave you that?
You did. And I thank you for it. And I do plan on opening it. I just, again, I was given the game, and then I disappear for like several days out of the week. So, you know.
Anyway,
we get out now?
And can we leave?
How?
Before we leave, can I ask how we got in? Can someone
Uh,
explain that process
We
to
were
me?
on our
Puzzles.
boat. We were on our boat,
Boats.
and then we sunk.
Boats turn into submarine with big magic bubble. It got put into cave. Went down into cave.
And is Bubble
Kate-
gone?
I don't know.
bubble
Is
gum.
don't
Bubble
know.
gone?
We
Bubble
don't know the
gone? Bubble pop.
We don't know the mechanism
Oh,
that got us down. It kind of just did. Well,
So
wait,
what I'm hearing is
Our boat's underwater.
Bubble kidnapped our boat. Bubble went. Boat is now underwater with no way of getting back to surface.
Essentially.
Well, there could
And
be a
we
way.
are
We
with
just-
it.
Would Ghostmane know a way? Ghostmane, you
Maybe.
wouldn't happen to
I guess it would be
know-
the first thing would be just to get back and then,
Can
go
I
from there.
gust strong enough to push our boat?
Without
I mean,
getting
wood float.
waterlogged? Probably not. I guess first things first would be like at least get out of where we are.
Ghostmane will turn to all of you. So, what the fuck was that? And who the fuck are you? I don't even know where I am. I don't know who you are.
I'm Perry, hi!
I'm Swan. We're pirates. We work under Captain Abraham. I don't know if he was probably around 15 years ago. Not sure though.
Abraham. There was a bloke who was part of the Queen's Rock Trading Company who was pretty well known around that when I was.
Yeah, it's that man.
Exact
Yeah,
same
that
guy.
man.
Yeah.
Except he turned pirate now.
Huh, good for him. On the right side of history, hopefully.
Yes. But we came here because we heard your treasure was here in order for us to join as like members of like the inner circle of the league after a whole thing happened, leaving one captain unable to do his job as captain anymore.
He died.
He's not dead. He's not dead. He is magically struggling?
Huh?
Disabled?
No? Maybe?
It's not Vance,
He-
is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Captain
It
Vance.
was captured by the Empire. We went to save him with
Hey, guys.
a hostage situation, and we got him out, but he isn't acting the same way, apparently.
Guys, it wasn't Vance.
No.
Was it not Vance? I didn't remember who it was.
Was
Who
it
was it?
Greg?
Help!
Was it Greg?
Yeah, dude, it was
Yeah, it was
Greg.
Greg.
Oh, it was Greg.
Same. Did the captain die during that assault or like?
No, you got him
No.
out.
He's
No,
still
no, no,
alive.
no, no.
He's just not all
Um,
there in the
I'm
head.
just as confused as
don't
Ghost.
have
You
a
guys
list
are
of
trying to
the
talk
captains,
about. Hang on.
I didn't note that one.
Wow.
The wise
oh,
pirate is who you're talking about.
Nope,
Ew.
Yeah, in the library.
that's a different guy.
No, that's a different person.
What?
Was it Starbreeze? Yeah, it was Starburst.
It
was Captain
Starburst.
Starburst.
Yeah, it was Starburst.
Starburst.
So
Oh, I
replace
got
all of what I
killed.
said, and it's talking about Starburst and not Vance.
Yeah, because Vance is the guy we talked to at the mice and
Yes, yeah. Vance is the person we
Bar.
talked to about Haven.
He's
Yes.
also like the de facto like quote unquote head of the pirate league.
Mhm.
He's just the like he's just the leader because
He's
he-
been there as long as he has.
That's pretty much it.
Let's give you a quick recap, Ghostmane.
And then you go through the
Starbreeze.
events of
Captain Starbreeze, blah
Everything.
blah 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 blah. We went. We boated around. We actually managed to
Found
find
Haven.
Which
We're,
is-
we're pretty sure we died at least twice.
That's before we did find Haven, and we mentioned it to Vance, and I think he's thinking about bringing every pirate back there.
Because we no longer have a safe place. Safe pirate haven anymore. 'cause of
Also,
the
Haven
Empire.
got this. I show her the.
Sigurdad is also
I'll show her the
not-
necklace, and I'll be like, yeah, Haven did get destroyed by this thing.
oh that fucker. He took that from my fucking treasure stash. That piece of shit. It led to the
yeah.
destruction of part of Haven.
Actually, the
Mhm.
fields.
I told him.
Now
fucking told
instead,
you
our
so.
friend here has made a deal with the dragon that is possibly destroyed. Well, we know for
No.
a fact destroyed the fields
No, you,
of Haven.
you all seem fine. You seem good. He was a piece of shit, and he just stole it from the treasure. I know exactly who it was too. I'm assuming it was one of the farmhands. Yeah,
It was.
roughly. Yeah, there you go.
It looked like he worked there.
Well, there you go. Anyway, yeah, Starbreeze isn't familiar to me. If you guys, Starbreeze is like in his 20s. So
Damn.
Fair enough.
he would have been like,
Yeah,
Not even
he's
10 when-
legend being carved.
he would have been not even 10 when Ghostmane disappeared.
Baby.
Hell,
Yeah, L for real.
He
oh
was
my
born
god.
in 777.
I mean, we technically weren't there either, so you know.
Well,
Yeah.
Who
well.
the fuck knows, huh? That's why I said technically.
So,
very
as far
certain
as
it
we
would
know.
have been.
What's happened over the past 16 years? What's happened? Anything of note?
I don't really even know. My memory
Was the Emperor
is like
the
2
Emperor
years.
16 Was the Emperor 16 years ago?
Yeah, the entire reason that she became a pirate was because the Empire was still around.
No, I mean the Emperor.
Yeah, he was around.
Same Emperor.
Yep, same guy.
Yes.
To be honest, I don't think much happened. Anything I can remember then of importance? Do you think?
The things that I
Is it-
remember specifically, at least for us, was like
Yeah,
the
we have 2 years in us, but like, is
Yeah,
there
we
general
have 2
knowledge we
years.
would have picked up?
Yeah, you guys know general knowledge of the world.
Yeah.
So Pirate League became more militaristic. They started directly fighting back against the Empire, like more militantly. You know, all the
Yeah, I
events
guess we've
that
been
just
more
like recently happened.
Yeah, we are way more active now.
that's all
Which
that I
has
can think
led,
of.
just like you said, Rise, led to the problematic state of Sigurdad.
Problematic. You mean captured by the Empire?
Yeah,
They're not there yet. I don't
that's
think.
technically No, I think they did. They did do
When we-
something.
When we saw it, we still saw people there.
That was, about a week ago, though.
About a week
That would have happened.
I mean, we've been
So,
in the
that's
cave.
that's all I can think of that
Thank
needs
you,
to be brought
Colin.
back up, because we don't.
All we know is that Haven's the place to go if we need a refuge.
Mhm. And then they fuck with us, even though we tweak and hoe.
Man,
Go.
Yes.
I had to finish out the lyric. Anyway, yeah. So you fill her in. Well, What's happened? But at least the
Oh, wait.
huh?
Her 10th rule. Is she aware?
She probably doesn't know that it came into effect.
Yeah, there is a 10th rule now. Your 10th rule.
Fucking finally.
Yeah, any crime found not punishable by death is to be tried with a court of captain's witnesses.
Good.
Yep.
There were so many of the pirates that were just like getting pushed out of the league for no reason. It was dumb.
I mean the rules in place now, so What was the question that she was going to ask before we accidentally cut her off?
Oh, I mean, that was pretty much it. Like, just like what had happened in the past 16 years. She almost said 2. She corrected herself to 16. And then she'll say, as you're all kind of like getting your stuff together, getting ready to go, and try and find a way out of here. So, you all were involved with him.
Well, not by choice.
No.
Brought us back to life. We've been dead, alive, dead. We haven't slept in a while.
I mean, I would have consented to being brought back to life, but I didn't consent, and that is kind of a problem.
I don't know how many times we've been brought back.
least 2.
I don't
Wait,
remember any of the
hell,
other ones.
are we just pawns that are continually reused by patches?
I would not know.
I don't know.
Oh, damn it.
Are we gonna get put on pause again now?
What do you mean?
Just brought back by patches later.
Yes. There are a
I
I
couple
can't wait
places.
I can't wait for Dan to be like, you can't leave this place and you die of starvation. You wake up with no recollection of anything.
Just start all over again.
I'm
Colin,
gonna
Leave
name
play
myself
it.
after another dog.
Dude,
Colin,
don't give
you
me
have to
another.
stop
Don't give me any
saying
fucking
things.
ideas, dude. Because
Colin, you have to stop saying things. Every time Colin says something, it fucking happens.
Like I call Ghostmane being a
Power of
vampire.
prophecy.
Yeah.
dude, you called
Power of
Ghostman being a
prophecy.
vampire literally a year ago.
There are a lot of things we can do, guys.
We have
So,
the power of
let me
prophecy, like
just-
the
Well,
Simpsons.
first of all, let's get out of here.
Let me just
Yeah,
make sure.
right.
You all died, came back from him, died
Mhm.
again, then came back.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we're told we can't die again.
Yes.
Well, he said don't die again for a while.
And how many years ago did you die the last time?
The one that we remember is a couple months.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
The one that we at least know of is a few months.
the recent
And
one
then-
was a couple of months.
Prior to that,
2 years.
Maybe.
Exactly.
Ish.
Maybe more. I only remember 2 years.
well, hmm.
That's what went all our memories
2
went
years in a
back to,
storm.
so we can assume
2 years in a storm.
Wait,
That's
it's
it.
a storm. A storm.
Yeah.
Ghostman,
2
what do
years
you
in a
know about a storm?
The last storm that I remember was really the last memory that I had. I was fighting in a storm when we were trying to take the galley. They decided that that would be a good time to move the ships, as they figured no other ships would try to plunder what treasure they had. It was all stolen treasure from the Isles, going back to the mainland. And we decided we were gonna catch them off guard. So we went and attacked in the midst of basically a hurricane.
Hmm.
That's really the last thing I remember.
Can we assume the note?
Strange.
Can we assume the note we found that said the riddles was from Patches, since he's the one that made this place? I could ask Ghostmane if it was her, but
I don't think it was her who did it. If she doesn't even know where she is.
yeah.
doesn't hurt to ask though.
Do you?
I will.
I'll ask, yeah.
Can show them. Do we still have? Do we have the notes? I don't know.
No, we don't have the book because the book had to be left on a thing in order for us to get further down.
The riddle that was in the book I wrote. It was to kind of let people know like where generally everything was supposed to be going down, because things changed. You know, eventually, at one point, the Empire was taking the galleon from Port Overcore, and then they moved it to there was like a small island just off of Port Overcore. Regardless, I thought that we were going to be able to intercept them north of Port Overcore.
Hmm.
So it was set to the west when we actually intercepted them. They were heading towards Vera House? No. Arist. But I
Did
think
you
they...
sink the galleon?
We did. We did. We tried to take as much of the treasure off as we could, but the ship was already heavy with treasure to begin with.
I think I found our next objective.
think we do.
Could try diving for it. I wouldn't blame
You,
you.
you would know where it was.
I could give a general idea. It might take some time to find the specifics, but yeah, things drift over time as well.
I mean, it might be worth at least something.
I think we should
Beyond
reunite with
something.
the, I think we should reunite you with the league first.
Well, yes, of course, of course. I mean, unless you do, Ghostmane, do you want to be reunited with the League? We wouldn't force that upon you.
Be good to see Vance again if he's still, as you say, he's still kicking. But I don't
He
know.
is.
The league
Fun
has
of the bar.
changed so much. I suppose so. It'd be probably in my best interest to see them get caught back up with everything that's been going on.
So that might be our first order of business: is go back to the league, meet up with
Even
everyone.
if you eventually don't want to continue being part of that, it might be good for you to get caught up with them
I agree.
and know.
All right. So as soon as we figure out how to get out of here, we go there.
Do need the help of a strategist such as yourself currently, with everything that's been happening with the Empire.
No, that's a good point. We'll have to see. Let's get out of this cave first. Where's your
I don't
ship?
suppose you'll know anywhere
Back,
else.
back up that way, down that way, up that
Up,
way.
up that way.
No, let's head there
Backtrack.
first.
Let's start backtracking then.
Okay. You guys make your way back all the way to the Corvid. As you get there, you see that the crew has procured a from some of the destroyed ships that were just kind of like, or like not even destroyed ships, but like parts of ships that were just kind of like around. They procured a diving bell.
Oh. Nice.
Ship size?
Cool.
Human size?
Diving bells are. That's
Oh,
like
ship size.
diving bells were like what people use to
Yeah.
like.
They're a bubble, they have tubes connected to it, it goes down.
A ship-sized one is called a bathysphere, just so you know.
What the fuck? That's knowledge.
I did not know that.
but
I didn't
this
know
is-
that existed.
This isn't even like a
It
tube.
works in the same way as a diving bell does, right? It still has like a big like tube of air coming down for the bathysphere.
This isn't even like, this is a very primitive one.
Yeah.
So there's no tube really. It's just like big heavy thing hits the water hard and flat, which creates an air bubble, which then goes down. So there's limited amounts of air.
Gives us a
but
chance to.
more than, none.
Yeah.
Is there a way we can go back up with that?
Kind of need the whole fucking ship.
We just leave the Corvid. Well,
We just
you know,
leave
that's
our
fine.
ship behind.
Damn, that's
Is
Just
there
all
anything
leave
I
their
could
boat
do
behind.
with create destroy water? Is there any way I could use that to make a big bubble?
I think you had help with, I think Tempest. From a
'Cause I
ship
can
water?
I can cast it at 4th level.
shape water is
Shape-
only a 5-foot square cube.
Yeah,
Damn
it
it.
would be control water.
Never mind.
I mean, I could cast that. That's my best Tim impression. I don't really know.
How the fuck do we get back to the surface? Because this is like the cave. Is it still very similar to how we got down there? Is like it's like a cave, and there's just kind of like, how did the thing work?
Damn,
So-
we
How'd the
should have
cave work
asked.
again?
We should have asked Patches. How do we leave? I guess that's the most pressing thing.
So the cavern is kind of like a diving bell in that sense, where you had to go like under.
Yeah, we had to go
Mhm.
under and then back up inside.
Whoever has the astrolabe, open it.
I do.
think I
I'll open
I
it.
put it in my inventory.
Oh, we
I've
swapped
had
it.
it-
Been here.
Yeah, it's swapped
That's fair.
to me since I had it since I've been
That's
here.
fair. I'll
Um,
take it out of mine so that I don't forget.
Got it. I'll
Cool.
put it in mine later.
So you crack open the astrolabe. Up against the cave wall of which you came in through, the same outline that happened when you found Haven appears. But now, looking through there seems to be just the surface of the water, and the sun is out.
Oh, so
Dude,
this one we can just go through.
guys, do we have a fucking secret base now?
Can we get back?
Clubhouse.
Can we get back?
Get back
Yeah.
to where you once belong. You said get
Probably.
back. Get back. I had to. The opportunity. was
That's
there.
fair. That's fair.
I don't even like.
So
the
I guess we
Beatles.
go through there, and is there like any text or anything like the Haven door?
We turn on the outboards and motor out.
Yep.
You know.
Put some coal in the engine.
I prefer 40 Warhammer 40Ks. Put corpses in the engine.
Of course.
Of
Biofuel.
course.
Corpse biofuel.
Yeah,
I
you
have-
either make
Rise
corpse
will probably
starch or
have
you
7
power a
heads.
warp drive.
7 heads,
Yeah.
essentially.
So 7 heads.
Yeah,
So no head.
everyone.
So no
aboard.
head?
Okay. You
Full
do so.
steam ahead, man.
You guys take the oars out and start rowing
Oh
because it's a
no.
thing.
Rise will help steer and help get us turned and go out.
Alright.
Either turned or just in general.
So you enter the deck with Captain Ghostmane. A lot of the pirates that have been like part of the league who are on the ship are like,
We say nothing. We don't even acknowledge it.
We don't even acknowledge it.
If
What do
any
you-
of
what do you
them-
mean?
If Perry makes eye contact with anyone, Perry just shakes their head, like in disappointment.
Like,
No.
what? You don't know who this
No.
is? Of course they were here.
They've been here the whole time.
You didn't
Gaslight.
notice, and you call yourself a pirate.
I think Swan will go like, if I may, guys. Everyone, we're going back home. And then
Everyone, we
we
have an announcement.
No,
Like,
we're
We're
just
going home.
Just going home.
Autobots, roll
Nothing
out.
happened. Nothing happened.
so as you guys kind of like, assume your positions back on the ship, Ghostmane is up at the helm. I'm guessing like, sorry, I keep yawning. The rest of you are up at the helm as well, just for the time being. And Aiden will come up. So,
Yo, what's up, Aiden?
Yeah, hey buddy, what's up? How's it going?
are you who I
did-
think you are?
Hey, I am Sid still, yes.
Last time I checked, I'm still Perry.
So I'm not.
I'm still Rise.
Listen, all of you.
Oh, this is Lady. Yeah, you've met Lady before, I'm pretty sure.
We're such good
I-
captains, guys. We're great captains, guys.
I think the next compilation that Yoda needs to make is Dan Wants to Die compilation.
Dan wants to die because of the
I
natty
feel like that'll be a
too.
very long compilation,
It's
or
just
it'll be like
every
a
It
year's
needs, it
episode.
needs several parts.
It's just
It needs
all
multiple
the
parts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
well,
just
it's-
one long edit of every single episode.
Not even edited, it's just played straight through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the natural.
it just edits like out the timer at the start. And that's the only
And-
thing that's
And
taken
it's the
out.
timer at the start, bathroom breaks, and the timer at the end.
Dan
That's it.
wants to
Pretty
die
much.
fan cam.
Yeah.
No, I mean, are you Is that? And
Oh, you're talking about Ghostmane. Yeah, this is Ghostmane.
Captain Ghostmane, it's a pleasure to meet. Do I salute? Do I bow? What do I do here?
Pants on, Aiden.
I don't know what to do.
Keep your pants on, Aiden.
Calm down.
All right, there'll be no groveling on the ship, Aiden.
Please don't.
Yoda just said I had actually started marking timestamps for that.
Thanks,
Yoda, I
Yoda.
love you.
Thank you.
Anyway, do I bow? Do I like what do I do here?
I really want Rise to just give him like a good like pat on the head. Like I don't know how to help you here, but
They're there, buddy.
they're
Nathan,
there.
I think for one that Ghostmane's been through enough without just men on the ship coming and bowing at her feet.
Or maybe Ghostmane's did that.
I was gonna make it. Yeah, I was gonna make a joke saying that in Aiden's voice. I was gonna say I'd do anything to her feet that she wants, but like, figured I should probably not.
Sir?
I think that's Dad speaking and not
So this is
Aiden.
a
No, no, it was gonna be like Aiden being like flustered. You fucks. He's been flustered
Mhm.
before.
Mm-hmm.
Get yourself together, Dan.
No, I mean,
Mango?
Cashew.
The whole
Celery.
fucking salad.
All of
Everything that Dan can't have.
them?
What
All
else
of
are you
it?
allergic to?
Honey.
Probably poison ivy.
Nope. I'm actually not.
Really?
Yeah.
What the hell? That's wild.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
What?
Botanically, they're related. So a lot of people who are allergic to mangoes are allergic to poison ivy.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. Because I'm allergic to cashews. If you're allergic to cashews, sometimes you're not allergic to poison ivy and poison oak. I can
Interesting.
walk through fields of it and I'm fine.
What? The fuck?
See, Trout's surprised by that too.
He looks so
Trout
like
looks
flabbergasted.
he's like,
Can we have a
Huh?
Trout fan cam?
I don't know if
I
there's
don't
enough
even
footage
want
of Trout, but maybe.
There still is. What do you mean?
There's definitely enough for at least 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Is he pushing against something?
Anyway. So Aiden will just say, well, sorry, I thought you were dead. Happy you're not. Alright. I'm gonna go swab the deck. Bye. And he just kinda like scurries away.
That was Aiden, by the way.
He's a ship idiot. I mean, first mate.
He doesn't
He's-
hold.
You
One
could
of
have
the
just
10.
you could have just
He's
left
also
it
a
at
storyteller.
ship idiot and
Right,
first
it's
mate are
one
the
of the
same
10.
thing. So they kinda go hand in hand.
Oh, good. I'm
You're
glad that's a league standard.
Yeah, that has
doesn't
not
hold-
We
changed
got up to
apparently.
normal.
That is
Doesn't hold
something that
his
is changed.
liquor. He doesn't hold his liquor. Doesn't hold his liquor. He speaks a lot, and he.
Like I said, ship storyteller as well.
You- all you're describing to me is a first mate. So
Great, good to know.
nothing else has changed. Right,
That's
so
something 7.
you said Seguridad is taken.
Yeah, normally I'd say
Yeah.
we go to Seguridad, but I guess Haven's is home now.
What's the meeting place of the league?
Eh? I think it's like where they
Would
can
An
we-
island
would
with
we-
like one
would-
palm.
It has been a day.
If we
You could reach out to Abraham.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is like, should we probably reach out to Abraham and be like, "Hey, we have a thing. We have something we should probably at least mention and
Right.
show you. Where should we meet you?" Kind of a thing.
Do we,
We
keep
found
this
that
from
woman-
Abraham till we see him, or do we just tell him, hey, we have Ghostmane?
No, yeah, I think we're just like we found some Ghostmane treasure.
Yeah,
Guys, Ghostmane.
yeah. We found We found part of Ghostmane's treasure. I think I'm
We found the Ghostmane treasure.
I think while
We
you
found like
guys are.
the best piece of Ghostmane treasure. Shows up, surprise! It's
All
Ghostmane.
approved.
while you guys are figuring all of this out, I think Swan will just sneak away and go down in his room. He just almost died, so
It's
Fair.
not
Yeah.
the first time. Get over yourself.
I mean, Rise
you
almost
don't get
technically died here
abducted by
too,
giant
so
squid monsters often.
Hey, you don't know what Perry does.
you don't
in
get
spare time.
you don't get
You don't know
possessed
what I'm
very often
into.
either.
Yeah,
The
Perry's
giant
into
squid
possessed very
monster.
often either.
asphyxiation.
Harry's the giant squid monster.
Surprise! That's right, Finn.
Perry rat,
Oh,
Perry
God.
croc, Perry giant squid monster.
Wait a second. Are we, because I said Perry is into autoerotic asphyxiation, and then Dean was like, that's where I've been.
Just like on the cusp of life and death, just like choking out.
With a lemon in your mouth.
Oh my god.
Hey, Perry doesn't answer questions.
I'm not gonna yuck anybody's yums, so good for you, I guess, you know? You know, I'm not gonna... Not worth it. Not worth fighting over.
So anyway,
Celery.
It's...
Damn, it's that bad.
What are you doing, Trout? You saying hi in the mic?
Damn, we've had so many, we don't even know what to do with them all. Anyway,
Yeah, I would say we contact Abraham, at least say, hey, we found a piece of Ghostman's treasure. Where should we meet you? We wanna... Shit's happened. We wanna catch up.
sure, you can do that.
I don't know how many words that would be, but...
Are you just kind of generalizing, like, found part
Yeah.
of Ghostman's treasure, need to meet up where we're at?
Where should we go? 25, isn't it?
Yeah, you get 25 words.
Okay, we're fine.
You'll get back, meet at Haven. We've taken your advice and gone there. The rest of the league is a bit apprehensive, but we're working on it.
Cool.
See you there
Slide.
soon, Captain Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Uh,
Yeah, so I guess we head out to... If we can just, like, go through the door in the wall, we can just go through that and then fucking leave.
Oh, I assumed that you had done that.
Yeah,
yeah. Throughout the
I was just
door.
making sure.
Yeah.
I also want to clarify that I think after... I don't know what happened to my first battle axe that I threw and missed, but I grabbed
Oh.
that.
You're good.
I wanted to make sure I clarified that I did, in fact, grab that.
It vanished after you threw it.
It just poof, disappear.
It disintegrated, and now we have a jar of axe dust.
It's
There-
an
uh,
alchemical
True.
ingredient.
Not to be
So-
confused with axle dust, which is different.
Yes,
which is,
exactly.
I mean, it could happen eventually. Knowing Tim's fireballs.
Maybe his happened already.
Hey, rise dust.
Is
Is that just
Uh,
rust?
when we long rest, then we can
mean-
like, because we don't long rest.
Mm-hmm.
We can long rest, can't we?
What's the rule
Yeah,
on
we get
that?
that.
therapy, don't we?
Just don't.
Yeah, we just don't
Uh,
sleep. With a long rest, can I get my health back and my night see vision back?
And those
From being
hours in an
Yes.
inactive
dark vision.
motionless
Yes.
state.
See again.
So it's 4 hours
You-
basically of like meditation.
Inactive motionless state.
Yeah.
Can't move.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. I wanted to gently play the fiddle as I do nothing.
Hey,
But,
diddle diddle.
No fiddling my diddle during the long rest.
No pulling them.
Don't fiddle your diddle around, Ghostbane. We're trying to make a good impression.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Guys, it's not a euphemism this time.
This time.
This.
As opposed to every other time.
Yes.
So you guys make your way to Haven. Days pass because it takes a long time to travel around these islands. Your mushroom rations are going pretty well. working out
Good.
pretty great. And you reach Haven. You use the astrolabe. You go inside, and you see that there's the Queen Gwen's Revenge. That is, or I'm sorry, the Lux Mars's Revenge, not Queen Gwen's. Queen Gwen's is different captain's ship.
That was Queen Anne's. No, it's a different ship. Sorry.
That's
that's
like a
Black
real
the
life
actual.
ship.
That's the real ship. My
Yeah.
bad. Sorry, my hyperfixation got in the way.
And you also see the Pint is there. You know that
Whoa.
is Captain Two Gill's ship.
Google.
You all see that they're like rebuilding a bit, clearing, making things look nice. There's like official, like actual docks now, so you can dock your ship properly. And as you all disembark, you see the people from the other ships are kind of like looking over at Ghostmane. Kind of like,
Surprise. That
We don't say anything.
Yeah,
No.
that is lady.
Ghostmane, may I interest you in a bit of trolling? Whips out the disguise kit. Slaps it 2 times. Pop, pop. Opens up.
all right, what's your idea?
I'm thinking anything you like.
How about you make me look like the depiction of what everyone thinks Ghostmane is supposed to look like?
Like a shitty ghost man.
We can make you look like
a Wix.com Ghostman.
Make me look like a Disney Channel original Ghostmane.
Oh my
Yep,
god.
yep. Hi, this is Ghostmane. Welcome
We
to
have
Disney.
Ghostmane
That's
at
so
home.
Ghostmane.
Hi, my name's
Disney
Layla
Channel.
Ghostmane Lazarus, and you've been watching Disney Channel.
And you're watching Disney Channel.
Okay, let me do it to the here. Where is it? There? What would it be?
There you go.
Yoda, please track
They
that
never do
finger.
it properly. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it properly.
Nailed it.
There we go.
They just sign their name in the air every time. That's canonically what they always do.
All right, good. Disguising in progress.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Bippity
Off-brand,
boppity bitch.
Bibbidi boppity fucker. I don't know.
Bippity boppity bitch.
I'm
Okay.
thinking like you hear the Breath of the Wild music whenever you're cooking. You hear like
Yeah.
little fucking music, and then
Here, let me-
I don't want to play it because I'm scared of the Nintendo. But
That's fair.
you get it.
I'm glad that Ghostman was up for a little bit of lit trolling.
A little bit of the trolling.
Let's see how many seconds.
I like
is it?
Ghostmane.
Listen, there must be so much attention on her. Like I had to do something. You're
That's
walking
fair.
around,
It
and
would
then everyone's
be
like,
yeah. It would be really hard to walk around and just be like jaw dropped, pointing. You know.
There we go. I played 10 seconds of it, so I should be fine.
good.
Just walk around, and anyone who looks like they're vaguely drawing something, just no pictures.
Stop it.
No paparazzi. No paparazzi.
So
Can
you give
can,
her like
Rise be one of like
big-
the bodyguards?
Oh, for sure.
that?
you give her like
Yes!
a big fucking hat with like a large white feather in it. She's wearing like a
Yes!
gaudy looking coat. And just looks like the typical like depiction of like what you would think a pirate legend would look like.
Is she more of like a whitish colored or more dark? We go in the black furs and the.
Like white minx fur.
Okay, we go
but not
a bit
minx.
wider.
Hey, Dean.
I think the
Good?
chair broke.
No, I'm sat on this, so I just leant a bit too far back. Oh my god, I bent the leg.
Yeah, it looked
Yeah, I
bent.
did.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's good anymore.
Wrong.
I fixed it.
Cool.
Maybe.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I'm just gonna mute. Continue.
Okay, time for the chair with no wheels.
Yippee!
That bitch keeps fucking falling. That's why I switched back. I sit on it and just every 5 minutes it just goes doink
That's
until
what-
it hits the bottom.
that's
I hate
what
it.
she said.
Oof.
Do that too.
I mean, you walked into that one. I don't know what to tell you.
I really did.
You walked
mean,
into that one.
You sit on it and it goes. That
Ding.
that was on you.
You really
That
sat
was
on that
all
one.
on you. I'm sorry. Anyway.
Like what happened after you sat on it. Mango. So you start walking through town. You come up to where the tavern is, and you see that Abraham is inside. You all walk in. Ghostmane walks in with you, and he goes, "So I hear you've got the... What the fuck?"
Well, look, we
We
didn't
found
get
Ghostmane's
treasure from
treasure.
Ghostmane
You-
specifically.
You
But
had said...
we found someone who looks like Ghostmane. Is that better? Are we pirate lords now?
Rise is just like snickering a little bit, just like.
A minute later, Swan goes, "Surprise!"
You proud of us, Dad?
Just making sure that it's not bullshit o'clock.
Like I said, we found someone
We
who
wouldn't-
looks like Ghostmane.
April
we lie to you?
Fools.
And has the memory of Ghostmane.
I need a deception check from Sid specifically.
You're- Wait, with advantage because she's disguised, right?
Sure.
Let's go.
I guess.
Then he says 1, and we're all like,
Well,
Okay, you guys
shit.
want to know what I rolled with advantage?
"Yeah."
Oh god.
5.
Oh no.
Nice.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3 and a 5. It's straight on the die. So
He pulls all of you into the
Oh,
back
no.
room, to where that fake waterfall is, because he found that
Uh-huh.
room apparently.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Mhm.
Don't bullshit me. That's Ghostmane. You found her?
oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You're Ghostmane. Yep, that's me. We just thought it'd be kind of funny to walk through and have all the other rabble see me as just a random pirate. Right. So you went off looking for Ghostmane's treasure. You found
Yeah.
this place. You went
Mhm.
other places.
Mhm.
And instead of finding the treasure, which
Mm-hmm.
then you guys pull out the boots and gloves, I'm gonna say, and say, no, we
Yeah.
found that too.
I mean, we found both.
Why not both?
Both is good.
Like the fit.
Porque no los dos, I suppose. Which is halfling,
not both?
by the way.
What?
Canonically, Spanish
halfling?
is halfling,
Oh, okay.
so you know he speaks halfling. And you
Could you just stop?
found Ghostmane.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was alright.
Does this have
Yeah.
anything to do with the thing that you said that you were going to talk to me about later, like a month ago? And does it have anything to do with the fact that you have died multiple times and come back?
Maybe all of those
Potentially,
things are connected.
Yes.
Well, maybe she's also dead, but alive.
She also had the same thing
No,
happen.
wait, that was already all known. There was a whole ass rule made for that.
Oh,
that
no,
was
I-
already known.
Listen, if you had gotten up to the same rank as me, you would have learned that's why that rule was made.
And you all should have known that Ghostmane was probably still alive. Vampires don't die. We all know that.
Hey, vampires can die.
Vampire?
Vampires can die from many things. Fire.
I didn't know
They're,
that.
they're resistant.
Normally
to,
the
She was a
sun, but
vampire.
I mean,
they're vulnerable to fire. Sun.
she's not burning right now.
That's true. Yeah, whole thing. Magical blessing, curse, both.
Canonically, Sid thinks that vampires can't die.
Bryce didn't even know that Ghostman was a vampire.
He's a vampire.
Yeah, like
He just
she'd
didn't
just
know
been
that.
pointing to the teeth. She'd just been pointing to the teeth. So like,
You're like you gnawed your way out of that coffin. That's wild.
damn, you sharpened your teeth to a point. That's crazy.
I
I
think
would too.
it's just a thing of like he didn't know that she was a vampire before meeting,
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh
so it
yeah.
was just like, oh, it's just never something they ended up finding out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, none of us knew that.
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, we saw who was human.
Colin guessed it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Somehow.
Yeah. Well, Colin guessed that that rule was made for a vampire. That Rule 5 was made for a vampire. And then I was like, you motherfucker.
You
Fucking guessed
smart
it again.
ass.
So Ghostman will say, so has Vance taken to the liking of Haven? Abraham will respond saying, he has. He's getting his affairs in order from Seguridad. We're still moving the Wise Pirates library right now. Pretty quick. But, you know, it takes an entire ship. You know how it works. You've moved him once before, I believe. True, I did. Found his ship and moved his... I was never clear on what that was. Abraham will just throw his hands up. Like, same. I have no idea how he did that. But anyway. So you're back. What are your plans then? Are you taking back your position as a captain? She'll say, I don't think so. I don't have a crew. I don't have a ship. My ship's being commandeered by being beyond my comprehension. And my crew's nowhere to be found, so I'll probably just join up with one of the other pirates and act as a voice of reason or a tactical voice of some kind.
You're welcome to join us, Ghostman.
Well, that's kind of you. I might want to spend some time with Vance for a bit, just to kind of catch up and see how he's been over the past few years.
Dan.
Yeah.
Insight.
Sure.
Were they lovers?
Actually, it was pretty well. No, it was. Well, yeah. You know what? Go ahead. Give me that.
I want to know. I want the tea.
Yeah.
Spill it.
That's a 17.
So it was pretty well known that Murda Blacktongue and Vance were an item.
Okay.
She seems very eager to see Vance. Whether that's eagerness from an old friend or eagerness from an old flame, yet to be seen.
Yeah, but see, Ghostman died 2 years after Blacktongue died.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ghostman died. I fixed your shitty campaign Bible that says Ghostman's dead.
Oh, thanks, man. My shitty 30-page campaign Bible.
No, I appreciate it and read it a lot.
Still alive.
I read it every night.
Bad info. That's something this motherfucker wrote as a comment.
The community has added some community notes that the readers might want to know. Your doc has been community noted.
It's appreciated.
Yo, patch
It's very
notes.
appreciated, but it's been community noted by like Twitter.
Yeah, the patch notes just dropped.
Yep.
So
Joey, can you add is a vampire also?
Fix spoke where Ghostman was dead.
Ghostmane and Blacktongue were very close. Like, very close. Like rumors
Blacktongue
that they
could
were.
be Vance. Maybe
rum-
Vance actually died and Blacktongue took Vance's moniker.
What if Blacktongue and Ghostmane were roommates?
They were
Historical
roommates.
besties, if you would.
Just like the
Historical
four of
Historical
them.
besties. Historical besties.
They lived together. They shared the same house for years.
After
All
the
of their
husband
assets
died.
went to
Married.
the other one after their husbands died. Historians be like, "Oh my god, they were best friends."
Wow,
They
they
were
loved each other just like
besties.
Eleanor Roosevelt and her best friend, who she had a house with.
Mm-hmm.
Deep lore.
Hee.
Is that American lore?
You mean yeah?
Yeah,
it
that
is,
is
it
fair.
is American lore.
I wouldn't be
you mean my
aware.
relative? Fun fact, kind of by marriage.
FDR's wife definitely had a lesbian
FDR's
lover and did not like FDR at all.
FDR's cousin wife. The person I'm related to in that union
Kaif.
is FDR. Colin, that's a little too close to something else. Maybe we
Yeah.
yeah, we're about to summon Kanye again.
Oh no. Not again.
Here, I'll throw in the where's the webcam for the empty webcam frame so that Yoda can just throw Kanye in there for free without any
With a shitty AI voice.
What if X showed up at that moment?
that would have been funny. That's not
Mm.
it. Did I move it? Oh, yeah, there you go. There's the other frame. You can put Kanye in there, Yoda, for any further edits. Maybe I should just keep this one open so Yoda can put anything there. That's probably a mistake.
Probably.
That probably
Definitely a
is a
mistake.
mistake.
What a boo.
Anyway, see what happens.
Yeah, do it anyway. Let's just like
Fuck around, find out, see what
yeah,
happens.
Feel a
silly-
bit
we're in,
quirky,
we're in
man.
like a silly little goofy mood, you know?
Well, no, you've given the
Exactly.
blank. You've given the
quirky.
blank frame, right? So it doesn't matter. Now Yoda has that blank frame forever.
True.
Oh, Dan, what happened?
I fixed it real
Why
quick.
we squishy, dude?
We all squished together.
Surprised there's 16 other players to add.
Joke's on you, motherfuckers. Here's my real en passant.
Oh
Been running
no.
6
I
campaigns.
just like invite 30 people into the call.
Oh god.
Yeah.
They've all been playing They've all been playing campaigns parallel to yours,
Yeah.
and they
What do you
actually
guys
did what
think
was
I
supposed
do
to be
on
This
done.
Tuesday?
is the Naturals extended universe.
What do you guys think I do on Tuesday, motherfuckers?
God, I missed a lot of sessions.
So, this is gonna kind of be the wrap up here. So, Abraham will say, "Well, I guess we'll just have to get Vance here as soon as possible." There's a lot that needs to be discussed, but I think the main thing that needs to be realized is that standing in front of us is the next group of pirates that will be captains under the League's creed. And that's where we'll pick up next week.
Ta-da! Yippee! Plot armor! It served us well. Quality Natties episode.
From pawns to captains in one
From
episode.
pawns.
From
Yes.
pawns
so
to
true.
captains to questions.
To
Yeah.
So many
what the
questions.
fuck are we doing? To what the fuck are we doing?
So I just wanted to be, well, no, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna say it. Flute will probably look it
No!
up when I mention the specific square position. Flute will probably look that up.
G4?
Was it G4?
Huh?
Yeah,
said
we-
king
Yeah,
to
you
G4.
said
You said
G4.
king to
was
G4,
G4.
and then
You said king's on G4.
the
Yeah.
pawns are going to take. That's your pawns are.
What?
Your pawn would have to like jump 2 squares straight, and then he could take, but then the king would just take the pawn. Maybe 1 pawn. I don't know, man. How do you want?
Dude, of course it has something to do with Grob.
Grub.
I like your funny
Rob?
words, Magic Man.
Grob's attack.
I know
dude.
nothing about chess.
The fuck is grub?
What do you mean?
Fuck
What?
is an en passant?
That question was already asked.
I know. I think I
And
asked it.
answered.
I think I was the one who asked. But good session. Very,
Yeah,
very.
it is. Things are happening. That's all I care about.
A lot of shit is happening.
Yeah. Yeah. Things are so I want things to start getting revealed a little bit more. So the timeline is going to start moving on a couple things now. So
Yippee!
Yee.
But if that is everything, unfortunately, I have to get ready to leave to go do some stuff.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
Uh,
So that's going to be in the
you
end
mean
of this,
graffiti a federal building?
Yes.
yes.
Don't fucking say anything.
You mean raid the capital?
No, that's in
Absolutely.
January of
No.
next year. So,
Again.
everyone, please go follow. Please go follow Miles and Beyond, twitch.tv/Miles and Beyond. Everyone go follow twitch.tv/Koiphobia. That is the phobia instead of an O, it's a 0. And then even though he doesn't stream
Oh, this is the
anymore
right one.
or as often as they would like, Platypus King.
Oh no,
Nope.
I completely quit.
Okay, never mind. Follow me instead. You know what? Follow
Great.
follow
Dan.
follow
Follow Dan.
twitch.tv/fluteboy_ for his once a year Halloween stream that he missed this year.
That I missed this year.
Oh my god.
Skill issue for him.
L.
Mhm.
Ugh. Once a year.
Yeah, whoever dropped that, shout out, thank you. I can't see who did it. It was Yoda. Of course it was Yoda. Thank you,
Man.
Yoda. True. Honestly,
So
yeah.
true.
And yeah, fucking Axel has merch now,
I do.
Comfy ass shirt.
Ta-da!
Oh, yeah.
which you could say that are natural shirts, and I'll feel really bad if I use the Naturals
true.
logo and then try to make merch of that because it's like real
It's-
similar.
It's similar enough, but like
Yeah.
I feel like you'd be fine. Genuinely, I genuinely feel like you'd be okay. This is what happens when it's a pirate-themed content creator with a pirate campaign.
Yeah, I really who
You
has
know.
Raven as a connecting element.
Crow, yeah, Crow
Yeah.
versus Raven, which are very similar. You know, it just
They
it just accidentally
different
happened.
enough.
I think, yeah, I
if
think they're
you will.
different enough.
Oh,
True.
I want to show you guys something real quick.
Oh,
It's very minor. Colin, you've already seen it. I sent you a picture of it.
I want to see.
So
That's been
eventually,
behind the green
when I
screen
build the
this whole
D&D
time.
set, I'm gonna have a little Naturals reference, which will be this. But if you notice in the front, there's supposed to be a mermaid there.
Yeah,
It's supposed to look like that. But I put a blue jay, which is what the
Oh
original name of the ship was.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, that's awesome! What?
So
That's
there will be a little
incredible.
Natty's reference that I sprinkle into the D&D set when I have it displayed behind me.
Oh my god,
Which, by
that's
the way,
so cool.
for chat, because I didn't show you, it is here. I'm gonna be building it. Don't worry.
Fuck yeah.
It looks so cool, dude.
It does. But that is it for the episode of the Naturals. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm gonna sign off like right away. So, appreciate you all so much for watching.
Bye.
I'll see
Thank
you when
you.
I see you. Kisses.
Good sesh.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
goodbye.
Adios.
Stream.